A real serious update with the Stop Killing Games movement that really needs to be talked about. Now, before we go further, I want to clarify that this is all alleged. It was done anonymously, but it is very suspicious. So Stop Killing Games, that movement that's trying to force developers to allow us to use the video games that we've bought after they don't want to support them, is starting to get a lot of eyes on it. At first, it was being ignored. And then a YouTuber lacking some brain cells decided that they were going to misinterpret everything that was going on, and they almost single-handedly destroyed it. But once that was clarified, everybody got behind it, and then the gaming industry made a statement in which they didn't tell the exact truth. Well, Ross just came out with an update video talking about how he received a letter, and it's a lot more serious than just a couple of fibs. But basically, someone anonymously put in a report with the EU complaining about this movement and saying that it should be dismantled because they lied about their finances. There are certain rules you have to follow when you're doing a movement like this, and one of those is disclosing how much money is being invested and who's investing it, so that way you can see whose special interests may interfere with what's going on. And this anonymous letter says that Ross is actually the issue and his finances are the problem because he's getting paid more than what they're actually disclosing. Because in some of his videos, Ross dared to discuss how he's volunteering between 12 to 15 hours a day sometimes for multiple weeks, and they took that to mean that he's working that many hours every single day for multiple weeks. And then they just picked numbers out of their ass, and they decided that that's how much he's getting paid for his consultation as a professional, even though he said multiple times he's just volunteering. The real insult being that the low number that they chose is actually more than Ross has ever made in 1 year, according to Ross. And so this anonymous person is trying to dismantle the movement just by blatantly lying because, you know, they're anonymous so they won't get in trouble. But Ross clarified that they have been speaking to lawyers and professionals and they know that they're doing everything according to the books, at least as far as they know. And just to clarify, no one is saying that the video game industry is behind this, but it's just kind of suspicious that first we get the FBI taking down a bunch of emulation sites, then an Italian YouTuber gets threatened with being arrested, and now someone is going after the Stop Killing Games movement by making up lies with the EU. So, it's not proven that it's the gaming industry, but could it allegedly be them? Yeah, probably.